So what do we have here? What do we have here for a bike, George? What?
The 2016 Fatboy S series.
Okay.
Instead of the 103 motor, it's got the 110 motor.
Yep.
Which is the upgrade to the S model.
I was reading about this motor last night that virtually all of the torque, 100% of the torque is available like at 2,000 RPM. It's like right there.
It is, but you'll find the power band is actually between 3,000 and 5,500 with rev limiter.
Yeah, you can see the curve on the horsepower go up around there. You can see that, but the torque was like right at the top, the whole way across. It was great.
It is. Cycle through, there's your odometer. There's a tripometer A, trip B. That's your range on your gas left.
Okay, range to go.
Time and your gear and RPM. This is probably where you want to be, Bob.
Okay, I noticed that there is an illuminated 6th for when you're in top gear. Or is that 5?
That's correct. Yep.
Very good. Thank you very much, George. Beautiful machine. I will take good care of it. Ignition. All right, we got the ignition there. Oh, wow. Woo! Wow. This is a 2016 Harley Davidson Fatboy S. It's got a 110 cubic inch V-twin engine. It makes about 82 horsepower, but don't let that peak horsepower fool you, because the torque is where this absolutely shines. Right from the get-go, as soon as you start to turn that throttle, that torque is just right there. When I put a leg over it, I feel the weight of the bike. It's just a massive machine compared to a lot of the machines that I've ridden before. And I actually just came off of my Honda Grom. The impression of what it must be like to drive the most comfortable lazy boy chair from your living room with, you know, a couple of nice big wheels on it and a locomotive steam engine, you know, for for a power plant. But I'll tell you, the seat on this thing too, I'm just sitting so comfortably. It's a very soft and wide. The bike in itself, right? I mean, you look at the front of the bike here, that nice big headlight right there. It still kind of reminds me of that locomotive kind of a look. I'm really excited to be able to try this. Thank you again, George, for letting me take this out for a ride. And this is my first Harley Davidson experience is on your bike. So thank you so much. It's got just shy of 100 foot-pounds of torque in this engine, and it's available almost from the get-go at the bottom of the RPM. So, and I was surprised when I did some of the reading last night that just looking at some of the charts from this engine here, the 110 cubic inch engine, it's just an amazing kind of a curve how they can get all of the torque out of the motor right from the bottom and straight across the rev range. Not that it's a really wide rev range. I mean, you got, I think it's a 5,500 RPM red line on this, but I'm burbling along at 2,000 RPM in 6th gear right here, and you just feel the torque in this thing. It's a great feeling. I could be comfortable riding this all day. It's not a bike that I would typically look at, but I can sure see the appeal of why someone would want to own something like this. If you want to travel in style and comfort and have basically gobs and gobs of torque available just in the palm of your hand here, this is the kind of bike that you'd want to own. Boy, I tell you, it does. It just gives me the impression of that steam locomotive. It just needs a whistle, you know? Wow. It begs to be to be used, all that torque down low. It's almost like I need to be pulling something, a trailer or stumps. Cruise control. So it's really nice, I'm sure, for long trips. If you see some of the controls here, you have a button here for a turn signal, a turn indicator for either direction, one on each side here. So, you know, a right turn, you press this right one, and they have automatically canceling turn signals too. So it's one of those things where I don't know how it works, but apparently it works really well. Very roomy. The floorboards, I mean, they're nice and big and wide. Not a whole lot of cornering clearance. I don't want to put any scuffs on George's floorboards, so I'm taking it really easy on the corners here, keeping her upright. Very wide handlebars. You get good lever arms to get the bike to start that turn. Okay, we're going to start those blinkers here. Yeah, the indicators are nice and high. They're up by the brake lever and the clutch lever, so they're really visible. I like that a lot. Wow, this could be so addictive. All that torque. This is not my sport bike, so we're not gonna do anything that would make me need extra lean angle. So yeah, my perspectives that I'm talking about here too is I'm coming off of sport bikes, and I also have a Honda Grom, so that's a small bike as well. Wow, what a beast. Yeah, I could ride this cross country easily all day, each day. It's just a comfort cruise is what it is. Lots and lots of torque. You just have to ask for it a little bit and it just responds. You know, one of the things that I'm noticing too, as far as the engine power, the way it's delivered, I expected it to shake more. It feels like the motor is really well balanced. It doesn't seem like any vibration is going to, you know, make me turn numb or anything like that. I don't think it's overly loud. It's loud, but it's pleasing. Oh, the brakes are real good. Very plush. I mean, the weight of the bike right there, it just feels massive, but it's a comforting thing. You know, with that mass there, you have that ability to go over the bumps, and the suspension just soaks it up. And wow, really was getting after it there. My goodness, this thing is fantastic. It has like a key fob, like a lot of the newer cars have. It's not like an ignition that you'd find with a you know, mechanical key. It's this switch down here by the speedometer right here. Yeah, right here. And thank you very much. We just got cut off, but I'm glad we were paying attention. Give it a little bit of throttle, go up the hill here. Wow. What a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching this special edition of Enjoy the Ride. Remember, your life is precious, full of twists and turns. Get on out there and enjoy the ride. See you next time, folks. Again, thank you, George, for letting me try out your brand new Harley Davidson. Wonderful machine. Oh, yes. Bye-bye, folks.